want to make it too complicated because I know there are kids in here. And then we're gonna talk about tense markers. This is something that we kind of do differently in English, so I don't want to get too complicated. If you want to see any other videos that gets more deeper into this, just go to titlefortalk.com. There's like literally hundreds of videos on Samoan language. That I've been doing it for like 5 years and got all these videos on there. Nothing costs anything. Just go and download, watch the videos, download the worksheets. Everything is on titlefortalk.com. I don't have any more of the flashcards. People keep asking about those. The tariffs and all, like it costs a lot of money to bring them over here, so I don't have them. I do have the Samoan Monopoly games. Those are on the website if you want them. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. As always in all the classes, we're going to do a review first. So remember, in English we say pretty girl, right? But in Samoan, we start with our noun and then we say the word that describes it. It's the same thing. I know, like I said, a lot of people on the West Coast they speak Spanish. A lot of Samoan people they speak or they understand Spanish. So if you understand Chica Bonita, then of course you're gonna understand Tene Manaya because it's exactly the same thing. Tene Aulile, yeah, Tene Aulile. You're gonna use and Aulile is gonna be beautiful or pretty, right? That's gonna be I use Manaya because that's that song. Tene Manaya means pretty girl. So since people understand that, I use that word. But yeah, Tene Aulile is probably gonna be more fitting. But the whole point is the word that describes it is going to come after the noun. So noun and then the adjective. And then we talked about putting things in the complete Samoan phrase. So when you identify a noun, if you're just going to say the girl, then you say oletene, right? But if you're going to say the beautiful girl or the pretty girl or the nice girl, ole tene manaya, ole tene aulele, okay? Okay. I wish I knew how to block these people. Get out of here. I don't care. Listen, this is a Samoan lesson. That's it. I don't care about none of the other stuff. I stand on what I say. Period. Whatever you got to say about that, I don't care. So, bye. Uh Back to our lesson. More review. So, tatala le fai totoa. Open the door. So, we talked about how the verb comes before the subject, right? Tatala le fai totoa. Tapuni le fat malama. So open is tatala and fai totoa is door. I'm sorry, the door. Tapuni is closed and then le fat malama is the window. Okay, so we have our action is tapuni and then our subject is le fat malama, right? So notice after that, just like it says right there, we drop the O. We don't say tapuni o le fat malama. Remember that? We drop the O because the O, I think I say it on the next post. No, I don't. The O is what we call a tense marker for nouns, okay? We're going to talk about why that O gets dropped out of there. I'll come back to that, okay? Just remember when you have a verb like tapuni or close, and then you have the subject phrase that's going to come after lefat malama. We don't have to say the O, okay? And like I said, I'll talk about why that is. And I'm going fast because again, like it says up there, this is our review. So you can repeat after me if you like to. So tetala lefai totoa, open the door. Okay, again, we got the verb or our action word is open, and then the door. Okay, fai le mea aonga. Fai le mea aonga. Some of these words is hard for me to say them slow, so I'm gonna try to say them slow as best as I can. All right, fai le mea aonga. Okay, do the homework. Fai is do, le is the, mea aonga is homework. Okay, our mai is bring, and then the baby is le pepe. Our mai le pepe. I is to eat, and then le pisupu. Eat. Yeah, I'm sorry, le pisupo. Eat the pisupo. Kape le moli. Kape le moli. Okay. Well, after this, we're gonna go real fast through it. so that we can repeat it. It's best that you actually say it together, like you actually say it, you hear it, and then if you're able to conversate with somebody, that's a great thing. All right. So signi le pepa, sign the paper. That kind of sounds like an English word, right? Fa'a opo opo le kaleve. Fa'a opo opo le kaleve. Add the gravy. Okay. Ave le lapisi. Most people have heard this before. Like ave le lapisi. Take away the trash. Take the trash out. All right. So let's say it one more time all the way through. Number one, tatala le faitotoa. Open the door. Number two, fai le mea aonga. Do the homework. Well, I won't read the English part. All right. Fai le mea aonga. Au mai le pepe. Au mai le pepe. Ai le pisupo. Ai le pisupo. Kape, or I'm sorry, tape le moli. You can say K style or T style. Remember, T's can be pronounced like a T or a K. So I just naturally just say kape le moli. Okay. Sangi le pepa. Sangi le pepa. Fa'a opo opo le kaleve. Fa'a opo opo le kaleve. Ave le lapisi. Ave le lapisi. All right. So the next one is possession words. Remember we talked about la'u and lo'u. So la'u and lo'u, both of those mean my, right? The difference is the A class and the O class. And again, we're not going to talk about the difference too much. The main difference that I said in here is like the A class words are going to be like things that are they're inanimate objects, like a phone, la'u, telefoni, fangu vai, bottle of water, things like that. But O class things are going to be like your mom, your dad, God, things that are given to you or things that are out of your control. So you can't pick your mom, you can't pick your brother, your sister, your dad. So just out of respect, just use O class for like when you say Olo'u Tina, which is mom, Olo'u Tama, which is father, okay? But if you're going to talk about like pencils and paper, then that's going to be La'u, right? Or telephone, Ola'u Telefoni, okay? So that's going to be an A class. So with this one, Aumai La'u Penitala. So bring my pencil. Bring my pencil. It's an A class. It's just a pencil. I can break it, go get another one. No big deal. Lao and lo, it looks just like my, right? But it's your because of the ta'ofi, okay? So that's the difference. And when people are speaking fast, it's kind of hard to hear that distinction. So, but lao and lo is your, all right? You got an A class, you got an O class. Liliu, lao, mefangalwenga. Liliu, so turn your tool. Mea faingaluenga. Liliu, lao, mea faingaluenga. Again, like we did pronunciation, we did alphabet and all of that. Go back and look at lesson 1 and lesson 2, and then you'll get caught up with like word, especially words like mea faingaluenga. It's a long word, and it's combined. It's a combination of other words, so it can throw some people off. Lana and lona is her, his, or its. So o lona fale, o lona fale. So that just means it's his house, it's her house, it's its house. All right. So I spent longer than I wanted to, but all right, let's go into our new phrase. So every time I want to give you a phrase that you could use and you can take back to and use every day with your partner, with your spouse, with your kids, with your brother, your sister, right? So this one is going to be upu oleaso. So upu is word, and then of the day, oleaso, upu oleaso. So, and this is one. I think I said this before, but I do this with my son every day when I'm driving him to school. I say olea le upu oleaso, olea le upu oleaso. So that just means what is the word of the day. So we're driving, and then he usually looks on like we have flashcards in the car, so he just picks up one of the flashcards and he'll say, oh, and then he'll say ole upu, oleaso, o ta'alo, or whatever the word of the day is. He just picks it up, and one side of, well, these are UMA cards. Like I said, they're not available, but you can find, you can make your own cards. Ole upu, ole aso, o ta'alo, ta'alo. So the word of the day is ta'alo, and then I will ask, ole ale wingo o ta'alo. What is the meaning of ta'alo? And then he replies, olonga winga o play. Olonga winga o play. The meaning is to play. Okay. So that's something that you can go back and forth, actually have a conversation back and forth with somebody with these phrases. So upu oleasu. So I'll leave this up for a second, and then you can, while I try to catch up, let me look over here. I saw the thing moving a little bit. All right. So um all right. So now the days of the week. The days of the week. Practice saying these out loud. Faftai lava. Thank you, Swift Show enough. Um, practice saying these out loud. So Monday, aso ngafua. I'm gonna say it slow. Aso ngafua. Monday is aso ngafua. Aso lua is Tuesday. Aso lua. Aso lulu is Wednesday. Wednesday, okay? If you are here in the States, if you're here in the States, it's gonna be asotofi, ole asotofi, okay? If you are in Australia, New Zealand, I think maybe even Samoa, it's already Friday. So asofalele, asofarele. Either way. So remember in our pronunciation we said the R can be pronounced like a L. I'm used to pronouncing it like a L. So asofalele. But there's people that also will say, no, you don't ever say it like that. Well, whoever, asofarele or asofalele. So it just depends on who you're around, who you speak to, okay? Aso to'onai, aso to'onai, aso kongai, all right? Saturday. And then aso sa, okay? Sa means like sacred, so sacred. So I'm just gonna go through the Samoan part. We'll say this a few times, and then we'll move on to the next thing, okay? So ready? Make sure you're saying it out loud, right? Aso ngafua, aso lua, aso lulu, aso tofi, aso farele, aso tonai, aso sa, aso ngafua, aso lua, aso lulu, aso tofi, aso farele, or aso falele, aso tonai, aso sa. One more time. Aso ngafua, aso lua, aso lulu, aso tofi, aso falele, aso tonai, aso sa. Okay? Those are the days of the week. Just keep saying them over and over. I made a song about it a couple of years ago. I forgot how the song went. I was going to try to do it today, but I've been so busy. So I haven't had time to get around to it. So now remember, when we're identifying things, this is the same thing. So instead of just saying the word, we're going to say it in the phrase structure. So let's say it 2 more times, okay? But we're going to say it with the, like if someone asks you, what day is it? So how do we say that? Olea leaso. Olea is what? Le is the, and then day, right? What's the day? Olea leaso. Oleaso ngafua. Oleaso lua. Oleaso lulu. Oleaso tofi. Oleaso falele. Oleaso kongai. Oleaso tonai. Kongai. Oleaso sa. Okay, one more time. Oleaso ngafua. Oleaso lua. Oleaso lulu. Oleaso tofi. Oleaso falele. Oleaso tonai. And oleaso sa. So olea leaso, and then pick the day, whatever day it is. Over here, where I'm at right now, it's 9 o'clock in Midwest time. It's oleaso tofi. All right. We're gonna do numbers and stuff next week. Right now, we're just doing days. All right. So the next thing, little quiz, olea leaso. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick and then just say it to yourself or to your partner. If you're sitting by somebody, say it to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your spouse, whoever you're talking to. What day is this right here? What day is that? Ole ole ale aso. So I'm just gonna point and say ole ale aso. So your answer would probably gonna be ole share. Okay, that was the old one. Ole ole asolua. Thank you. Yep. Ole asolua. Yep. So yep, not ole. Well, today is ole asotofi. Yep, but that's Thursday. So I'm pointing at Tuesday. So if I say ole ale aso and I'm pointing at it right there, then that's ole asolua. All right. What about this one? Ole ale aso. Ole ale aso. Ole aso le. Ole ale aso. Ole aso. No, sa is gonna be this one. The day of sacredity. I don't know what that word. Yep, somebody Shanice has it. Ole aso. Oh wait. I got the wrong. Ole aso falele. Yeah. So that's Amy Rose. Yeah, Amy Rose said ole aso falele. So this is Friday. Yep. SBV 28. Yep. And then so Saturday. This one is if we say ole ale aso and I'm pointing at right there, that's gonna be ole aso tonai. Ole aso to. Oh my bad. Am I on the wrong? My mouse is on the wrong thing. Yo, ole aso tonai. Okay, yeah. So now I'm on Saturday. So ole aso tonai. All right. What about this one right here? Ole ale aso. Ole ale aso. Ole ale aso. You need a pointer. Oh, okay, yeah. You guys probably can't see. I'll just keep moving it like that. Ole aso kofi. Yep. Ole aso kofi. Ole aso tofi. All right. Thank you for that suggestion. I need to figure that out, how to make him bigger. Ole aso tofi, faftai lava. I think ole ale aso. Ole ale aso. Ole ale, ole aso, ole aso close. Ole ale, yep. Ole aso lulu. Ill, I think that's, or three L's, one of the two. Ole aso, oh, I forget. Shotgun, got it, yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oleaso Lulu. I think we did all of them. So Sa. Oops. Go back. So Ngafua. Oleaso Ngafua. Oleaso Lua. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Oleaso Lua. Oleaso Lulu. Oleaso Tofi. Oleaso Falele. Oleaso Tonai. Oleaso. What's this one? Oleaso. Aso Tutu. Mumua. Okay. Oleaso. This one. Aso da. Yeah, I figured that's a typo. Aso sa. Yeah, ole aso sa. Paftai lava. Great job, everybody. So I'm gonna move a little faster because we only got 12 minutes left. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the tense markers. Okay, so when we say ole this, ole that, remember we're identifying something, right? And we're saying presently it is this. So fale aonga, fale aonga, okay, fale aonga. Now, if you studied the words, there was like a long list of stuff. If you remember this word, what's the word for fale aonga? Fale aonga. Ole ale wingo fale aonga. What's the meaning of fale? Yeah, school. Yep. So if I say ole fale aonga, that is school, right? It is the school. So when we say o, the o part, we're saying it is the school. It presently is the school. So this is a tense marker for nouns. Okay, this is a tense marker for nouns. Okay, so ole fale aonga, ole teine atamai. Anybody happen to there? So this word right here is on the adjective list, or like the smart girl. Yep, the smart girl. So teine is girl and atamai is smart. Okay, or wise. And so again, this is the noun, and then we have the adjective or the word that describes the noun come after. All right, and this one right here, what about va'a? Ole va'a. What is that one? Right, that hot smart chick. The bold, right? Ole va'a. Okay, so but in all of these cases, we have the o, right? So the o, all the o is saying is it is. It presently is. We're just identifying what it is. Okay, so but then when we have a command or when we have a verb, the action word that comes in front of this right here is le fai totoa. le fai tutoa. Faleaonga is school, okay? We start right at 7 o'clock California time. It's 9 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock New York time, and I think it's 5 p.m. Hawaii time. All right. So tatala, open the door. We don't say open, ole fai tutoa. We don't have to because we're gonna drop that tense marker. Okay, we're gonna drop the noun tense marker because technically tatala already has a tense in front of it. We're gonna talk about that, but because it has a tense in front of it, that tense goes through the whole sentence. So we don't need another tense marker. We already Tatala already has a tense marker. Only thing is when people are speaking commands in Samoan, it's understood. It's right now. The tense is right now. Okay. Same with kapungi le fa malama. Close the window like right now. I'm telling you right now. So that's the tense, and we're gonna talk about tense more in just a second. So when you make a statement like "moi le pepe," so if I say "moi le pepe," what is we're saying what the baby sleep the baby if just word for word, but it kind of doesn't make all the way all the way sense. It kind of doesn't it kind of doesn't make sense unless you know the context of it. So we need a tense. Okay, so is the baby sleeping? Has the baby slept? Has the baby will the baby sleep? Like so we need our tense marker. We have to have a tense. Okay, so that's what these are. If we could say a past tense marker like na or sa. Again, I'm not gonna get too deep into this. We have videos on the videos on talofatalk.com, but I'm gonna explain it a little bit here. So past tense is na and sa, and like it says there's past tense if the action is complete. If I say na moile pepe, so the sleep is done, it's over with. So technically that's gonna be like what the baby slept. The action is over and done. If I say sa moi le pepe, then it's past tense, but I'm taking you back in time and I'm letting you know, yeah, the baby was sleeping. The baby was sleeping. So at 5 o'clock, yeah, sa moi le pepe. The baby was sleeping. Okay, hopefully that makes sense because I'm gonna keep going. And then if it's something that this is just what the baby does, the baby sleeps. E moi le pepe. The baby sleeps. Okay. Te, we're gonna get into that next week. We're not gonna talk about it right now. That's used with pronouns. It's gonna be a little bit. We don't have much time for that. Ua is like, let's say for example, the baby was awake. Right. The baby was awake a few minutes ago. I leave the room and I come back and I ask what happened to the baby. Where's the baby? What's the baby doing? And then I say ua moi le pepe. Wa moi le pepe. Okay. Ua moi le pepe. The baby is now asleep. The baby's sleeping. Okay. The screen cut off. Okay. Can you guys see that? Oops. Um. All right. So can't see the past. Oh, the past. Okay. I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm not sure because I can see it on my screen. I'm gonna. This will be all posted on the site. So hopefully you guys can see it there. But okay, so olo'o. If I say olo'o moi le pepe, olo'o is like ing. So baby is sleeping like right now. The baby's sleeping right now. Okay, so the baby is sleeping. Olo'o moi le pepe, and then ole'a is future. So the baby will sleep. The baby will sleep. All right. So let's move on to the next. Okay, I probably should have put it on this slide before just answering it. But these are basically the answers. I'll just leave it up for a minute. I know some people were like recording or whatever. This is also going to be put on titlefortalk.com under class number 4, along with worksheets. So there'll be worksheets under class 4 too. All right. And one of them is going to be tense markers. So you'll be matching up tense markers. I think I might have some. Hold up. It'll look like this one right here. Hold up. It'll be okay like this. I don't know if you can see it. So it's just gonna be like nah. So nah, you're just supposed to match up the tense markers with the definition. So, for example, if I say it suggests a present tense, so present tense, recent change. So, which tense marker is present tense but a recent change? Like I left the room, and then the baby was here. The baby was playing. I come back. I say, Ofele Pepe. Like, where's the baby at? What happened to the baby? Ua, yep. Ua moi le pepe. Exactly. Ua moi le pepe. The baby is now asleep. The baby sleep. You were taking too long. You were in the bathroom, whatever. You came back. Ua moi le pepe. The baby sleep. All right. So the next one, I'm just gonna do this one, then we're gonna move on because I only have a few minutes. So past tense action incomplete. Like, and so it's like people are telling you a story, and then, yeah, some I was doing this and I was doing that, and then the baby was asleep. The baby was sleeping. Which one is that going to be? It's a past tense. Blank moile. Yep, sa moile pepe. Sa moile pepe. Now, a lot of times I hear people interchange na and sa, and I just kind of know from context, just from the story, like they they maybe they meant sa or whatever. But we're not getting into all of that. I know people will probably want to talk about that, but I'm just gonna go. We'll push forward. Slideshow. Okay, so the last one I want to leave y'all with is okay, we're gonna focus on this one because people are gonna ask you for stuff all the time, or maybe you're the type of person that asks people for stuff all the time. So ei, okay. Um, so just real quick, again, the is that's the tense. It's present and it's habitual. It's just it is what it is. Tense marker. Okay. So if I say moi le pepe, the baby sleeps, and I know these sound like incomplete sentences. Next week we're gonna add the baby sleeps every day. The baby sleeps in the hamper or what I don't know what you call it, the rocker or whatever. The baby sleeps. So, but these are like incomplete sentences. But this is what we have to do before we get to next week. Okay. E alu le fayaonga. So fayaonga is teacher. So and then le fayaonga is the teacher. So if I say e alu, which alu is to go, the teacher goes. E alu le fayaonga. The teacher goes. Okay. The teacher goes where? We'll worry about that part next week. E ingu le ia. The fish drinks. All right. So we know that the is going to be a habitual present tense. All right. The word ei means to have or to possess, right? So when people they're asking you for something, they want to know, do you have? Do you have this? You got that? Okay. Remember what the word lao? Lao means what? We talked about this one earlier today. Lao. Lao means, so lau is my. No, lau. Yeah, lau. Lau is my. But if I yeah, right, your exactly. So ai. So have your watch. Have your watch. Do you have your watch? So no, most people don't ask it like this because they're talking about a specific watch. Lao, like your specific watch. Okay. But if we're talking about like usually when people are asking for something like, man, do you have a watch? Do you have a watch of yours that I can borrow, that I can have, and ask you for it right now and say I'm gonna give it back and I'll never give it back? I just want to know if you have, if I wanna. Some people say loud, some people say low. Like use clothing items, some are gonna be A class, some will be O class. That is like so. For right now, it doesn't matter. But we'll say lawati. Okay. So the next one. All right. So people don't know the difference between like loud. Well, it's kind of confusing to say like loud and sao because sao is like usually people know that to mean like come here, like come sao. But this sao is a little bit different. So remember like when we say oletusi, right? So tusi is what? Tusi is the book, right? So it is the book. But if I were to say osetusi, right? If I say osetusi, then we're saying it is a book. It's just I don't know whose book that is or whatever. It's a book laying over there. Osetusi. It is a book, right? It's the same thing with lao and sao. Lao and sao, lau and sau, lana, sana, lona, sona. There's a whole bunch of them. We're just gonna go over a few, a couple of them here. The ones that when people are asking you for stuff, it's gonna be between you and somebody else. So if someone says, um, we'll use these examples. O lao tusi, o lao tusi. So this is gonna be it is your book. It is your book. But if I were to say, O Sautusi, then it's going to be, it is a book of yours. It is a book. Just like up here, if I say O Setusi, I'm just saying, it is a book. But if I say Sao instead of Lao, then it is a book of yours. All right. I'm explaining it a little slow because we don't do this in English. The Sao is combining your and non-specific. So it's singular, non-specific. So the question when people ask, they're gonna say, E iai sao wati. Do you have a watch? And then of yours. Do you have a watch? They're basically asking you for, can I have one of your watches? Right? Do you have a watch of yours? So E iai sao wati. Okay, so when they start asking you stuff, they'll say E iai sao wati. That's your tense is in green. Your action is ei or to have or to possess. And then the subject is sao. And then whatever it is they're asking about. Okay? So if someone wants to borrow your car, Felicia want to borrow your car. Ei sao tavale. So she's going to come up and say, Ei sao tavale. Ei sao tavale. Ei sao facili. Facili is a question. Okay, do you have a question? Ei sao tali. Do you have an answer or do you have a reply? Ei sao telefoni. Ei sao telefoni. Do you have a telephone? Okay. The tenses are cut off. Don't worry. If whatever's cut off, you can download it from the website. Okay. All right. Oh, I was just laughing at some of the comments there. All right, so we'll end it right here. So here's another conversation piece that you can have with your brother, your sister, your parents, your spouse, or whatever. You can ask them for stuff. So you can say, "E yaisa wati." For example, you're asking, "Do you have a watch of yours?" And then you could either say over here, you could say "ioi" and leave it at that. Yeah, I got one. You could say "leai," means no. Y'all know that. Ioi or leai, right? Or you can start one of these sentences right here and you can just reply to them and say leai, leai. So in this case, leai is of course it means no, but when we're using it like in this sentence structure, it's like a combination of le, which means not negative, and then ei, not have, not have. So it kind of condenses to leai, leai sa'u. So it's sa'u because we're saying my. I don't have a watch. I don't have a watch. Eleai sa'wati. So they ask you, hey, do you have a watch? Eleai sa'wati. Eleai sa'wati. Like I don't have a watch. Eleai sa'fasili. Do you have a question? Eleai sa'ufasili. I don't have a question of mine. I don't possess a question. Eleai sa'utali. Do you have an answer? Do you have a reply? Eleai sa'utali. So, and then whatever you want, you can put anything that you want over there. Okay. So the worksheets that are on the website has different variations of that, and there's other I'm sorry, there's other worksheets. There's a whole lot of stuff on the website that you can get for free. Go check it out. That's my time. I'm a few minutes afterwards. I gotta go to sleep. Thank y'all so much. If you have any questions, just email me at matonganganga@gmail.com. Faftai Thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you on Tuesday. Tuesday we're gonna go over something else. Actually Tuesday we're gonna complete the sentence. We're gonna complete the sentences, so you'll be speaking some more sentences next week. Okay, so I can't wait to see y'all Tuesday. Alofatu, fa so fua.